Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back on Youth Matters with your host, journalist, and public speaker, Sakina Mushtaq Habib. Let me ask you this. How many of you are a fan of golf? How many of you actually play it or would love to try it someday? What about fairy gardening? Ever heard of creative gardening? It was new to me as well when I first came to learn about it, until I saw the actual masterpiece work of art done by a young 16-year-old, being the youngest entrepreneur, that literally blew my mind away. And I just thought, wow, this has to be shown out there and spoken about. Who could have thought that art on its own has multifarious ways and channels to express and showcase one's talents? Now, today on my episode, I will be introducing to you two extremely talented, passionate, determined, and inspiring guests who are both youths, by the way, and are deeply exploring into unique skills by molding their hobbies into leading careers. That's right. Without much further ado, I would like to welcome my two beautiful guests. The first one, she is born in North America, raised up in Tanzania. This 16-year-old comes from a diverse background. Half Bohora and half Khoja has brought all varieties of thinking strategies into her. She is a creative, analytical, abstract, concrete, convergent, and divergent thinker. She is a young entrepreneur, part of United World College East Africa, doing her first year of international baccalaureate. This girl is born with a vision and mission in life. Let me first introduce you to Mahira Panju. My second guest is Ala Somji, the youngest national golfer in Tanzania, who is only 17 years old, hails from Arusha, Tanzania, and has been playing golf for over 4 years now. And she has achieved several accolades, such as Mugs of Mugs winners, 2020 overall winner at the second diplomatic golf in Kilimanjaro Golf Estate, and in several other golf tournaments at this very young age. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to the both of you on Youth Matters, Ala and Mahira.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
First and foremost, I would humbly like to welcome you both on Youth Matters on Hidayat TV, and thank you both for joining me.
Thank you so much for having us. It's a joy and honor to be here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So first and foremost, I would, as I had introduced Mahira, Mahira, would you like to tell us more about yourself?
I'm 16 years old, as you mentioned, and I do creative gardening. I recently started a business of creative gardening and a poetry business. So,
Yes.
yeah. And I go to UWC.
Great, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Great, that's awesome. So I'll be asking you more questions, obviously, focusing more onto your creative gardening. Now, with the two of you, I would like to have the both of you on screen together because we'll be having simultaneous questions posing to the both of you. So now, where do I even begin? I see that there's a lot of talent and skill sitting right in front of me, and both of you are honestly a true inspiration at this point for the youth and our viewers who are watching you right now. I'm honestly amazed by how much both of you have achieved so far. So in today's episode, as we will be conversing, we will also be showing all our viewers the kind of work and effort on screen that Mahira and Ala do behind the scenes, because that kind of work that they do on an individual level is just priceless, and I think that really needs to be shown. Now, first and foremost, I will begin with Ala. Ala, you come from a sports background with an expertise in golf, particularly. what truly inspired you to get into golf in specific?
So since a young age, was accompanying my father on the golf course, and he would ask
Hmm.
me to try and hit a few balls, and I would just be like frustrated because it would not even get into the hole, or I would just miss a few shots or something. But during that, I tried to like learn a lot about the sport, and um, I was I used to play other sports as well during that time, but then
Hmm.
I never saw any other ladies playing the sport, or just even like girls like me at that young age sport. So
Yeah,
then I said to myself that why don't I just take up the sport and see how I would go with it, and it
yeah,
became my life, part of my life. And in 2017,
okay,
I started training, and
yeah,
I was determined to play. I was so engrossed in the sport that I just
yeah.
loved it, and I really don't want to let go of it.
Wow, what an inspiring story. That's a nice background. Amazing. Okay, now, Mahira, the question is for you. Now, Mahira, most people wouldn't know what exactly is creative gardening since it is a highly unique skill. Can you tell us what is creative gardening?
Sure, I can. Creative or fairy gardening. I love to use recycle existing items around my house and my garden. Creative gardening ideas really appeal to the whimsical side to me. I must admit that I am not a normal gardener.
Mm-hmm.
I don't enjoy conventional landscape plants. To me, garden
Okay.
decors should show the style of the person who lives near it. To me, for my garden, I like using cast items, new and unusual ways. I just find this type of gardening fun, whimsical, unique, and inspiring. From
Okay.
bicycles, from bicycles in the garden to bird cages filled with succulents. So now, take a, so now grab a cup of coffee and enjoy the show while I take you through my journey, vision, mission, and goals. So basically, this idea came and grew into a business for me from school. I
Okay.
had to work on a personal project over a period of 9 months. So now we all know 9 months is a hell lot of a time enough for a baby to pop out. So definitely, this had to be something that would keep me motivated and encouraged to finish my personal project. And when I thought this, my creative side would only be inspiring to me. So that's how it all started.
Amazing. As all of you can see right now, we are displaying the creative gardening projects, the plants that Mahira has created by herself on screen. As all of you can see, she has made all of these by herself. And this is one of the artworks that Mahira has done. She's only 16 years old, imagine, with all that creativity. And I would just like to say, I salute you, Mahira. You are doing an amazing job. This is really, really inspiring. And in the coming questions, we'll be talking about your artwork in detail more as well. Right. Now let's move on to Ala. Ala, can you tell me, is this something that sort of comes from your family, or have you like inherited sports? Is it something that you have mastered on your own? What is golf all about to you, basically?
So as I mentioned previously, I was inspired by my father and a lot of family members who play golf. So practicing and
Mm-hmm.
learning was a smooth journey. I always
Yes.
had someone to guide me, like to improve or to just strengthen one of my. So my family was there. It was not an easy journey in the beginning, and as
Mm-hmm.
I'm now entering my last year of high school, it's going to get
Yeah.
difficult because I'm not going to get that much time. But I still know that it's not going to be as hard as I think. So I'm going to put up to
Yes.
it, and golf is like a safe haven for me. No homework, no chores, no worrying about the future. Just me and the smell of the fresh grass, and with the challenge of putting that white ball into the hole. Yeah. So it's just
I
something
loved
to
how you
say
explained it. That was such a beautiful metaphorical explanation, and I loved how you have that spirit of encouragement of not giving up. I know for a fact that golf is like an individual sport. When you reach that high level, that's when you can work in teams. So it's more like a
yeah,
hobby and, like your own passion, right? And I really like, I would say, wow, you're doing an amazing job just being 17, and you have been working on this from 4 years, right? That's like a
yeah.
big number of time. I mean, it's a long time. It's a long time. Amazing. Okay, now the second question goes for Mahira. So Mahira, what inspired you and led you to work on creative gardening? How was it inspired for you?
To me, through seeking answers, this personal project was seen as an opportunity to take care of my own learning and be autonomous. It was very important for me to choose a topic that would keep me motivated, inspired for my personal project. This personal project was not only an excellent presentation as an IB learner, it would also
Mm-hmm.
allow me to learn more about my passion.
Very good. That is an amazing response. It really explains how you got inspired into this, because I can really see it in your artwork. Bless you, really, Mahira. Now, the
Thank
third
you.
question is for Ala. So I know for a fact that both of you attend the same school, right? Both of you go to the same school, right? Okay. So
Yeah.
Ala, can you tell me what sort of a reaction or what sort of compliments do you get by your peers, your friends, your teachers, your family friends, being such a young national golfer? That's like a title you're carrying, you know? What sort of compliments do you get?
So the reactions and compliments I get are really motivating and they're very positive to me. My teachers recognize my talent and find it impressive. My family is very proud of me for what all my achievements, everything. They
Mm-hmm.
really support me through thick and thin, and my parents know for a fact that I really want to be a professional golfer. So
Mm-hmm.
they're trying their best to support me, to guide me, so that I can get like the best facility, so that I could pursue my dream.
Amazing. Again will say this again and again throughout the program that we are so proud of you, Ala, and we are so proud of you, Mahira, as well. Both of you are doing amazing. Now, Mahira, I have a very interesting question for you, and that is, have you used this creative gardening as a source of generating extra income?
Well, yes, I have. I have formed this into a full time business and just not just creative gardening. I recently introduced pottery, pots and vessels, earthenware, stoneware, bowl clay, and porcelain. I have an Instagram page coming up very soon for both my businesses, and please follow me. There is a
Wow, amazing.
whole wide range of varieties you can from the poultry side, and the gardening is an individual requirement and tailored to specifications. There is a wide range in that as well, from indoor herb to kitchen, living room, bathroom, bedroom, and the creativity just goes on. So that's the entrepreneur side of me.
Wow, look at all those talents that you have. Like, you are already a one rich lady, Mahira. Imagine how much money you're making already at this young age. Oh, hats off to you. You're doing amazing. Okay. Ala, now I would like you to tell us a little more about your journey of golf. Could you mention some of the highlights that you have achieved in your golf journey?
So since I've been playing golf for 4 years now, I've had the opportunity to visit a few golf courses in Tanzania and in abroad. I've been to South Africa
Mm-hmm.
and I've played 4 different golf courses there. Very beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So I play here in Arusha Gymkhana, and I also play in Kilimanjaro Golf Estate.
Wow.
Last year, I was the overall winner and the ladies winner at the second diplomatic golf that was held in Kili Golf, like Kilimanjaro Golf Estate last year. So that was one of my
Yes.
biggest wins. I got an amazing prize, and I'm yet to use it.
Amazing.
Another achievement was, as you mentioned, I was the Mug of Mugs winner over here in Arusha.
Mm-hmm.
So Arusha is my
Yes.
home club where I play every day. And after this, I'm even
Yeah.
going to go and play. Yeah. And another,
Wow.
just a few weeks back, like 3 weeks ago, I was a Division A ladies winner at the Dar Sam Gymkhana Ladies Golf Open Championship. So that's another
Awesome.
big win
Awesome.
because I have reached the lowest division, which is the Division A. So it's the highest,
Wow.
basically. Yes.
Oh my God. I have to give you a clap. Honestly, you're doing so good, Ala. Like I can't believe you've actually. Oh my God, I can't believe you've actually like achieved such high levels. Wow, you're like recognized, nationally, internationally. Right now, you're on public TV. So, oh my God, hats off to you. Honestly. Okay, Mahira, tell us about your project that you work on. The very latest one, which is titled Personal and Cultural Expression, which was shown earlier on the screen, your big painting, the poster. Can you talk us briefly through your journey on that?
Okay, so the personal and cultural expression was based on gardening, which elaborates on the values of creation. The global context also looks at the impact of human decision on nature, on the world, which directly linked to my personal project by focusing on nature, artistry, and creation. I chose this project because I wanted to learn more about succulents and inspire the youth to make their own succulent gardens.
Wow, I really, really loved the artwork, Mahira, that you had worked on. I mean, the colors, the way the structure is, there's so much diversity that can be felt by that painting. You can actually feel, emotions when you see that painting. And I don't know how and at what point did you come up with such a unique idea, but the outcome and the result was just beyond amazing. Marvelous work. Excellent. You are like the next Picasso right now, are you? Or Shakespeare or what? But yeah, you're going in a very good direction, Mahira. Well done. Now I want to know from the both of you, Ala and Mahira. First, I will start with Ala. How has golf changed you as a person? What changes has it brought in you today?
So the main thing that golf like brought a change in me was the time management because I started playing 4 years ago and it took me 5 months to practice. So, and I only used to practice 3 times a week because I used to go to madrasa. I used to like come late from school at times. So my time management has really improved. Waking up early in the
Mm-hmm.
morning for school and then after school coming home quickly, going again back to the golf course, practicing for tournaments. It's been a real juggle. And I thank my parents who have been with me up and down, doing this for me from the golf course, doing that, everything. It's been a great thing for me. And another thing is the socialization with people. I've met many different kinds of people. So that has really opened me up. I have seen another part of the world, I can say, like meeting different people from different countries, different nationalities. It's just been different. And I think those connections at some point is very useful because you learn other things out of the box.
Very well said. I really agree with you. When you meet new people every day from around the world, your mindset really begins to open up. You learn about their cultures, you learn about their, new ways. So it is really very important, very crucial, in fact, that we should make such sort of connections. It really brings a change. Amazing. Thanks. Well said. Mahira, how have your exquisitely unique projects changed you as a person? How did it fascinate you?
Well, I can't say it fascinated me because it was a way of expressing art through grief.
Oh,
It has
okay.
been a painful, emotional, and spiritual upliftment for this project. I can say it has changed me though. I started having a vision and missions and goals to work towards it. After this, I had a long conversation with my mom and a few other mentors and leaders. Boy, they asked me so many questions about how I want to impact lives and be part of a change. After the interrogation, I finally passed. And after them being satisfied to see if I was really serious about it, and why they should be teaching me and showing me a roadmap if I'm not going to use it. So here I am learning a skill set, a financial skill set, for which is teachable and coachable for all the youths around the world, just like you and I, which can help us impact many lives. I am on a mission, and it's not possible to grow financially and have financial wealth without us Muslim youths unite by 2025 and work towards my goal. Thank you, Sakina, for having me on this platform to speak about my vision and goals. Whoever is interested and whoever is serious and interested to be part of my financial goal, please contact me, and I would only prefer serious people to contact me, as this would utilize my precious time and investment to show you the skill set which is teachable and coachable for a financial freedom.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Mahira, for the amazing sharing point, for your well researched projects, for sharing them with us. And I am really humbled actually by your presence on my show. I'm so happy that you both of you have taken your precious time out and joined me and have shared your unique talents like worldwide with everybody. So hats off to both of you, Mahira, and thank you so much. Now I'll be taking in last questions for the both of you, and then we will be moving on to my favorite part, which is the rapid fire question round. Of course, a very short one, but it's all about fun. So Mahira, sorry, Allah. Allah, now let me ask you this publicly on live air. Being a young female hijabi golf player, I mean, hats off. How do you manage to play even with hijab on? And do you sometimes get opinions from people? Are they positive or negative? And how do you overcome them?
So let me start by saying that hijab is not a hindrance to anything. You must have seen a lot of people wearing a cap or tying their hair. I do the same. The only thing is that I just have an extra scarf. Um, I've been wearing the scarf for 10 years now, so
Mhm.
I'm just used to it, and I'm determined to wear it, and even to play golf with it. It's not a big deal. And hijab should not stop someone from pursuing their career or their dreams. People definitely do question my hijab and ask me if it traps heat or is it difficult for me to play. I just say that
Yeah,
I'm fine with it. It's not a hindrance at all. I've always
yeah, very
worn my
true.
hijab, and it's nothing different to me. Um, I'm used to now. It's just that I'm used to, and the more people, as many people I come across, they ask me. I just reply to them the same thing, that like I'm just fine with it.
MashaAllah, what a beautiful answer, Allah. I'm very happy that you have responded in that way. Very positive, very appreciative. Thank you for sharing that with us. Now, the last question is for Mahira. So, Mahira, I have seen some of your work, some of your art work, sorry. And as I mentioned earlier, that it really excites me. I too come from a fine art, pure fine art background. So when I see all these paintings, it's just love for me. I just get so mesmerized. So I have seen you do very beautiful, mesmerizing, and intricate Islamic art as well. How did you manage to get into that aesthetic area?
I had an art project based on identities and relationships as art moves the soul in different ways depending on the audience. My aim was
Hmm.
to learn how people influ, influenced by change and how that change influences their perception of art. I developed an interest in Islamic art and keeping in mind what Muslims are facing globally at present. This was a way to express in a form of art. I got inspired
Wow.
by a Muslim artist, Nadia Janjua, based in Washington, and she does abstract art.
Wow, amazing. All of you can see that's Mahira's artwork, which is displayed on the screen. Look at the play of colors, and I don't know, but it really looks just beyond amazing. And it really has a story, a lot of depth into it. There are a lot of beautiful words which are also highlighted within the artwork. So if you could probably zoom in, and you would understand. Imagine she's just 16 and she's done that. That's just awesome. Wow, you've really pulled it off very well. Okay, so I really enjoyed talking to the both of you and learning about your new talents, skills, and passions. And honestly, I can just go on talking about the both of you on this show, but obviously we can't do that. So thank you. And what, in a sentence, Ala, what short message would you like to give all our viewers out there related to the passionate work that you do? A motivating message in just one line or a sentence, what would it be?
Um, so everybody is capable of doing anything, and what you should just have the determination and passion. So if you have that and you have good guidance, then you're able to achieve anything.
Thank you. Amazing. Beautiful. Very well summarized. What about you, Mahira? In a sentence, what short message would you like to give to all our viewers out there about your passionate work?
Never give up on your dreams. Pursue your passion when choosing a career. Always follow your heart. Just think positively. You shouldn't care what anyone else thinks. That's their opinion. Something better will come up and you can achieve anything you want in life with the correct mindset. So let's work smart, not hard.
Ah, I love it. Let's work smart, not hard. Very well said, Mahira. I loved it. It's a golden line actually in this century, and I think most of the youths should really pick a lesson from this. Just amazing. You've said it. Now, if you guys have any more questions for Ala and Mahira, please do let us know in the comment section, and do subscribe to Hidayat TV official for more updates. Also, please DM me personally on Sakina Habib on Instagram, and do let us know if you like our programs and what more can we bring to you. Now comes the fun part. Are you both ready? Excited? Nervous? So these are random pop-up questions, okay? I just want you to sit back, chill, relax, and just answer me very promptly, okay? So I don't want you thinking a lot, okay? It's called the rapid fire question round, as you know. So first question will be for Mahira, okay? So Mahira, if there were 5 extra hours in a day, how would you spend them?
Working on a skill set and impacting more lives.
Wow, amazing. You'd actually do that, Mahira. Okay, that shows that you're very serious, very passionate, very eager. Okay, next one is for Ala. Do you play games on the computer or Apple Store? And if so, which one is your favorite?
Yes, I do play games. I play the golf simulator game, or Golf
Wow,
Plan.
again,
Yeah,
golf.
Golf Clash.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, I really did think you would be playing golf even on your phone. You're very obsessed with it, are you? I think you're very obsessed with golf. It's your obsession now.
Yeah.
No, but that's amazing. Keep it up. Okay, Mahira, what would you pick if a genie gave you just one wish?
Shortening my vision time frame and making my mission come faster.
You know, Mahira, you're just like an automated computer. Whatever I ask you, it's like literally a laptop is giving me the answer, like on the spot. So prompt. Amazing. Loved it. Allah, if you had all the money in the world, where would you travel to?
A destination with a tropical climate and lots of golf courses around.
Oh gosh, again, this golf is just there everywhere. Oh my God. Okay, Mahira, if you invented the time machine, what year would you travel to?
Into the future 2025 towards my goal.
Excellent. I can't wait. Literally. I'm so excited. Okay, Allah, what kind of food what kind of food can you not live without?
Chicken, whether it's fried, grilled, or baked, I'm happy.
Okay, nice choice. Healthy, yeah. Okay, Mahira, what three objects would you bring along to an uninhabited island?
Computers and internet connection to continue with my entrepreneurship along with my teachings and coachings so I don't waste time for my 2025 goal, and also food to survive.
Wow, I loved your answer. It has all the tools of a business lady, literally. Okay, now Allah, favorite subject in school and why? There's not, have you ever heard of
Chemistry?
a golf subject? I hope it's not
No,
golf. Okay,
no, it's
okay,
chemistry. I just love
okay.
the way it boggles my mind how everything is made up of tiny atoms.
Yeah, okay, great. Nice answer. Mahira, your favorite food dish, one that you actually want to have right now.
With this weather, the only thing I could only think about is palak khichdi and Gujarati kadhi.
Oh, how homely, how nice. Yes, definitely. With this weather, definitely. I would be craving the same right now. And the last question goes for Allah. Favorite sport apart from golf?
Swimming?
Okay, thanks. At least you went into
Yeah.
swimming. Great, awesome. All right, thank you, Mahira, Panju, and Ala Somji, once again for giving me your precious time and for coming on Hidayat TV on Youth Matters and joining me. I am so grateful and so thankful to the two of you for sharing with me your very precious projects, your unique talents, and that for agreeing to come and share it with everybody else and to inspire the youths. So thank you very much, Mahira and Ala. And I hope both of you enjoyed today's session.
Yes.
Okay, we hope that all of you enjoyed today's session. So the point of Youth Matters is to actually showcase even talents of youngsters who are out there and, you know, who have a lot to share and discuss with the world. So I thought that it would have been good to, bring out these two inspiring youngsters today on the program. I hope that you enjoyed their discussion. And I hope that you saw their artwork, which is just marvelous, beyond amazing. And hopefully that all of you can get inspired. And inshallah, we pray that we follow in the footsteps of the Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam as well. Thank you so much for joining me. This is your host, Sakina Mushtaq Habib of Youth Matters. Join me every Tuesday from 3 to 4 p.m. only on Hidayat TV. Assalamu alaikum, rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.